you will die. Let that word hang in the air. Die. Your heart will stop. Your thoughts will vanish. And your name will be a whisper. What will that whisper say? Will it say, he watched a lot of Netflix and porn? He had a nice car. He always knew the latest meme. Or will it say, he built something. He changed other people's lives for the better. His work lives on. Right now, you are a tenant. You are renting your life. You occupy space. You consume resources. And you leave nothing behind but a receipt. Disgusting. Your social media feed is not a legacy. It is digital graffiti. It will be washed away by the next trend. You were born to build a cathedral. So why are you contented with a rented room? It's time to evict the tenant. The right time to become the architect. Let's cut the crap. There are only two types of men, the tenant and the architect. The tenant lives for the moment. He consumes and lives in a space designed by someone else. His life is a subscription service. He takes, he uses, he leaves, and he is a ghost. His strategy? Consume, enjoy, and forget. He is a passenger on a ship he will never command, a tourist in his own life. Now, the architect. The architect lives for eternity. He creates and designs the space others will live in. His life is a foundation. He builds, he plants, he remains, and he is a creator. His strategy? Design, build, and maintain. He is the captain of the ship, the maker of worlds. The tenant asks, what can I get? The architect asks, what can I leave? The tenant's work dies with him. The architect's work births new life long after he is gone. The tenant lives in a house. He complains about the cracks. The architect built the house. He ensures it stands for centuries. Which one are you? The emptiness you feel at 3 a.m. is the only answer that matters. That feeling that your life has no meaning. The fear that you will be forgotten. That sense that you are just passing time. That is the tenant's legacy. Oblivion. The tenant's path is easy, now. It is the path of consumption. It feels comfortable, but it leads to a final, terrifying silence. The architect's path is hard now. It is the path of sacrifice, which feels like a burden, but it leads to the only kind of immortality that is real, a legacy. You have been renting, and it is making you hollow, temporary, and insignificant. It's time to pick up the tools, the exact time to lay the first stone. This isn't my opinion. It is the final lesson of the greats. Marcus Aurelius, the emperor who built his mind while ruling an empire, wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think." The tenant hears this and feels fear. The architect hears this and feels focused. He knows his time is a one non-renewable resource. Every moment must be a brick in his structure. He also wrote of being a part of a greater system. Your duty is not just to yourself, but to the whole. To build something that strengthens the world you are part of. To leave it better than you found it. Machiavelli, the strategist of real power, knew that legacy was the ultimate test of a leader. A prince who builds lasting institutions is remembered for centuries, while the one who only seeks pleasure is overthrown and forgotten. Your life is your principality. Are you building lasting institutions, or are you just throwing a party that will end? Ryan Holiday brings this home. Legacy is not about being remembered. It is about making a contribution that does not need your name attached to it. It is the system you design, the value you bake into the world, and the people you elevate. The tenant's life is a flicker. The architect's life is a foundation. They are not living in the same dimension of time. The tenant is a consumer of time. The architect is an investor in eternity. This shift is everything. It is the difference between a life that ends and a life that echoes. But philosophy without a blueprint is just a tenant's daydream. And you've dreamed enough. It's time for the master plan. The right time to learn the architect's code. Here are 5 non-negotiable laws for building a life that outlives your body. Law 1. Build with death over your shoulder. The tenant fears death and hides from it. The architect uses death as his chief designer. He asks, if I die in 10 years, what must I build? If I die in 1 year, oh, tomorrow. This is not morbid. It is the ultimate prioritization filter. It cuts through the noise and reveals the essential. It tells you which walls are load-bearing for your legacy. Let death be your advisor. Law 2. Choose your cornerstone virtue. A great building needs a cornerstone. So does a great life. The tenant has no center. He is pushed by every trend. The architect chooses one virtue to build everything upon. Is it integrity, courage, or discipline? This virtue becomes the immovable rock upon which your empire stands. Every decision must align with it. Build on a foundation of rock. Law 3. Work on the cathedral, not the shed. The tenant does easy tasks that give a quick sense of accomplishment. The architect works on projects that take decades. You must divide your life's work into 2 categories: sheds and cathedrals. Sheds are small, useful, but temporary. Cathedrals are massive, difficult, and eternal. Spend 80% of your energy on your cathedral. Think in centuries. Law 4. Create systems, not just outcomes. The tenant hopes for a good outcome. The architect builds a system that guarantees it. Your legacy is not a single masterpiece. It is a system for creating masterpieces. A business with a culture that lasts. A family with unbreakable traditions. A body of work that follows a disciplined process. Build the machine, not just the product. Become a factory of value. Law 5. Apprentice the next builders. The tenant hoards his knowledge. The architect knows his greatest work is the builders who come after him. Your legacy is not what you build. It is who you build. Mentor and teach. Give away your blueprint. Pour your knowledge into others so they can build upon your foundation. A single tree dies. A forest lives forever. Your legacy is your students. This is the code. This is how you build for eternity, and exactly how you become immortal. This is not just a suggestion. It is your final exam. The tenant in you is screaming, "It's too big. I'll start when I have more time." That is the voice of your own oblivion, the voice that will be silenced forever. The architect acts now. So here is your first task, your first act of eternal thinking. I want you to take a piece of paper right now. At the top, I want you to write, "The blueprint for my cathedral." And I want you to answer this one question. If I had to leave one thing behind that would make the world worse off if it was gone, what would it be? That is your cathedral. Write it down. It is your mission. Do you feel the weight? The sheer scale of that question? That is the weight of a legacy. The weight of a purpose. Carry it. This single, profound, deliberate act is you accepting the mantle of the architect. It is you drawing your first line on the vellum. It is you choosing to build. The world is waiting for your cathedral. Stop renting. Stop consuming. Stop hiding. Start to build. This is your final awakening. Subscribe, but only if you are ready to join the Brotherhood of Builders, to do the work that matters, to leave a mark that time cannot erase. This isn't a community for tenants. It is a legion for architects. Your mind is occupied territory. It's time to liberate it. We are .com Stoic, and I will see you on the foundations you lay.